viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Gacha Memories, the visual novel. So, yeah, the visual novel. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me, have you ever played Gacha Memories, the visual novel, available on the Google and Apple Store? Onwards towards our next episode, continuing in progress. Alright then, welcome back for more of Gacha Memories, the visual novel. And this game is rated T for teens, or the visual novel game is rated T for teens because of the suggestive themes. And however, everything is kind of completely campy. It's like a slice of comedy, a slice of life, a slice of drama with a slice of romance. Lots and lots of romance. So, woo! Yes, okay, so yeah. Still the reason why I'm recording this on my other recording device, which is the HDMI Cloner Box Turbo. Plus it can also help me live stream on a third party, which would be XSplit, but I haven't tested out that one yet, so I'm kind of clueless for the time being. So for now, let's keep going! So this is episode 4. Even so, I'm still a little paranoid. I fidget with the ring on my left hand, a habit I picked up since I started concealing the sword in that form. I shake my head. It's not the time to think about such stuff. I head inside the building. Now, who could that be? Oh, it's Naomi Senpai. Or call her Senpai, but I don't want to call her full name. I mean, of course, it's important for ladies to call by your full name, of course, back in Japan. Good morning, Senpai. Did something happen? She did quite call me out of nowhere, rather loudly too, as I can see some students looking at us. She looks a little sheepishly at me when she notices that, but doesn't lose her composure. Helping you out at the council after classes? Yeah! Sure, it's not like I have any compromises for later. I can help you out, Senpai. Helping out at, why not? My first day at school is what they call it. Okay, my school day, and unless of course if I come up with it, it'll come to me, okay? You'll see the title itself when that happens. She seemed honestly happy at me accepting to help her out, and she looked really expectant and anxious when she asked, I wonder if something happened. I shake my head. I'll ask her later. If she learns I was late because I started brooding, she will whack me into the sky. I better get going. After classes, I decided to head over to the council room as soon as I could. Both because I don't want to get whacked, or because I did say I would help her out. I walked through the corridors, lingering students still hanging out and about, either because the club activities or simply to talk with each other. I didn't see either Cuckoo or Aoi around, so they must have either gone home or gone to the swimming club for Aoi, or the basketball club for Cuckoo. As I arrived on the 3rd floor, where the council room is, I notice it's deserted. Well, good time as any to try the little thing out, I suppose. I take the UGPS out of my pocket. Ducky, I need to see that. I need to see about changing that password, though. Anyway, the screen flickers on. A map and a cheapy loony appears in the screen. She is saying, "You are at school, study hard," while the map is displaying my current position as a red dot on the map. Somehow the device managed to map out the entire school plant, even with little icons displaying important facilities. It kind of looks like in a video game map. I already know that the council room is just a few rooms from where I am, but I decided to test the gadget out. Take me to the council room. Surprisingly, the chibi loony salutes. The map covers the screen and I can see a line being drawn, showing me where to go, just like a real GPS. I follow the line, and without fail, I arrive at the front of the council room. Curiously enough, as I move to shut the device off, I can see some strange red static on the school map. It hovers over for where some unused classrooms are. I stare at it for a moment before shaking my head. I'll look at this later for now. I should go help Naomi out. Oh yeah, I definitely came though. When I entered, she slumped against her desk, a pile of paper in front of her, but as soon as she saw me, she brightened considerably. Poor senpai. Must be working too hard again. Good afternoon, senpai. I did say it wouldn't help, right? Awesome sauce! Yeah! I give a smile to her before sitting in one of the chairs around the council table. She began to sort papers out. A lot of paperwork, huh? Reduce class times. And reduce club times until either the police catches the culprit or... Yeah. I agree with you, Naomi. I freeze. The disappearances. I completely forgot that people were disappearing left and right thanks to those weird incidents. Did what happened to me also happen to normal people? I see what you mean. Well, this shouldn't be too hard. I mean, sorting out with the clubs on paperwork, including exhibition matches being rescheduled for sports clubs and changes of cultural events for, like, you know, culture clubs and other clubs as well, because what happened to the other council members? Ouch! If you're a council member, you do not ditch work as a council member at school, yo! She grimaces a little. It's alright, senpai. I'm here for you, after all. You know, come on. I'm just a young man in a kid's body. But I'm the Geno doll form, of course. Of course, it's like my summoner clothes, and then I might put on my regular clothes. I mean, you know. As we begin working out on the frankly boring paperwork, my mind starts to wander. Naomi was pretty depressed when I saw her, but the moment she saw that I showed up, she brightened considerably. Maybe she asked other people and they didn't show up? Actually, if anything, she seemed lonely, almost resigned to work alone. In that case, I'm glad I stopped by, if at least to give her a hand. Does this pile ever end? What? Nani? What would someone want with a chainsaw for? Denied! What kind of person would go for a chainsaw anyways? It's just nuts! What kind of club is it anyway? This day clashes with the other. With this other. I'll put them into the clashing folder. Looking at Naomi, I can see she is working as diligently as ever. Her pile of finished paperwork being bigger than mine, but I can also see the signs of fatigue appearing on her. I myself am starting to wear down, well, mentally at least. Paperwork is way too boring. She says abruptly, surprising me. I look at her and then at her desk. Most of the paperwork is gone, but there is still a small pile left. Most of mine is gone as well, though the amount left is still bigger than hers. Already? She nods her head at me. I see what you mean there, senpai. I can tell she's joking, but how many people really believe that about her? Makes me worried. Well, there is a story that I will do with Naomi's story and Naomi's good ending. Okay, I'm not doing the bad endings because you'll find out why. Very well then, I'll leave it to you, senpai. Oh, don't worry, I got their storyline right there if you want to know. Trust me. I shake my head and smile at her. She will probably be fine. There's not much left in there. You're welcome, senpai. With that, both of us get ready to go on our way home. We decided to go together, chatting amicably on the way about random subjects before parting ways at an intersection, since both of our houses were in opposite directions. All in all, it was a nice, normal day at school. Yeah, my first day at school and this. You're only 2 roads away from your house. The Chibi Looney informed me on the GPS. I decided to check it out again, wondering how much it can know about the world around me. So far, the UGPS never failed to give a location for something. I asked it to point me to hospitals, schools, shops, landmarks, and even rumored haunted sites. Without fail, it showed me the locations and even how to get there. For fun, I asked the device to point me to the nearest road to the moon. Looney's chibi avatar actually looked at me blankly before showing the message, the only way to go there is to teleport. It makes me wonder how sentient the little thing is. What is this? I took a look at the map. One of the roads close to me is displaying the same red stain that I saw in the school map. Yeah, it disappeared when I checked again after helping Naomi, but this time... Well, let's check it out. I begin walking towards the other road, keeping an eye on the map to see if anything changes. The Chibi Looney is telling me, hey, that's the wrong way, but I ignored in favor of seeing this weirdness. Sorry! I arrived at the beginning of the road, still outside of the red stain on the map. Strange. I can't see anything weird. I take a step forward to enter the red stained space shown on the GPS. Nothing seems to be happening. Oh my! Space-time anomaly detected! Something's going on here. I see, so that is what those stains represent. I looked around. The area seems pretty normal, but if it truly was, that strange thing just now wouldn't have happened. I take a look at the GPS and I narrowed my eyes at what I see. The whole map except the road I'm on is covered in a red stain. Chibi Looney with a serious face says, "Warning, you are currently in a space-time anomaly. Leave immediately." Yeah, something I get for notification on my tablet. Wow. Now, what should I do? If this is anything like last time, this space will either disappear after a while, or it will start spawning those weird cubes. Wait a second. Now that I pay attention, the area is unusually quiet. Not a single sound can be heard. No cars moving in the distance, nor the sound of either people or animals. Not even of air currents. The only sound I hear is that of my own breathing. Yeah, it's like Spook Central. Okay, this is seriously creepy. I don't really feel like fighting more of those weird cubes, not now anyway. I take my sword out, looking around just in case. I will teleport out of here before things get ugly. I take a look at the GPS. It still says the warning, urging me to get out of there. Well, I plan on complying this time. Teleport my home. Something's wrong! Something's wrong! Something's wrong! This place again! It's hard to think of here. What the heck? I tried to look at the device on my hands. It says, warning, warning, Z-axis is equal to 0, 2D space located, flat space trying to crush us, retreat, leave immediately. Oh no. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to survive in 2D space. Flat space? Something draws my attention. An unknown coffin. Looking at it makes me feel ill. I try looking at the device again. The map, everything is covered by red stains. Location soul? What does that mean? Pain, it's increasing. I can feel pressure everywhere. The pain, it's too much. Can't breathe. Need get out. Teleport. Teleport. Anywhere. I hit something. My body is. I know who that is. It's that pretty girl succubus, Lilith. Yes, I know the names. Lilith. Yeah, I can hear someone calling me, but I'm too weak to stand. Next thing I know, someone picked me up. I look at their face. Told you, that's Lilith. By the way, it's Alliance Teen, okay? So this is Alliance Teen, not Alliance Youth. I noticed that she put my head on her lap, and then I'm breathing heavily and sweating, but I can feel that I'm slowly getting better, but not all the way. I don't know. Something went wrong during teleport. It's not that easy to get teleported. Slowly managed to sit up again, and with Lilith's help, I managed to shakily stand up. No, I think I just need to get my bearings. What do you mean that makes me feel bad? Before I realized what she meant, that Lilith slowly presses her body against mine and gives me a peck on the cheek. I immediately go red. Lilith, wow! Before I finish my sentence, I can feel a wave of vigor running through my body. I feel as if I just woke up from a good night of sleep. All the fatigue and pain I felt from earlier vanished. Gone! Better indeed. I can breathe normally now, and the weakness is gone for the time being. What did you do? I told you she's a succubus. She absorbs energy by affection. Yeah, she's kind of like, at least she's similar to that of Shadow Glitter Lucky and that Shadow Glitter Queen from the Halo series. And also not the Halo series, which would be, yes, this is still the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline. I'll give you that. Well, what few people know, however, is that, yeah, she can give anyone, well, hers to someone the same way. I blushed at her. That explains why she did it, but it makes it no less embarrassing. Oh, I see. Thanks, Lilith. She giggles at my face before looking at me with a more serious face, you know. You are made from Looney. Yep, she is a part of her, so they're both one and the same person. It's like two beings in one. And I can imagine what it felt like when back during my alternate storyline of the Ultimate Arkham universe of the Halo series, of course. Especially when it comes to that my main storyline as well. Yeah, my main storyline and the alternate storyline of both of those reality timelines are connected, and they're both one and the same. What do you mean, Lilith? She can feel what she feels. Definitely like Shadow Glitter Lucky, and not to mention Shadow Strawberry. And I never thought, I'm surprised. Shadow Strawberry went to defect from the Dark Alliance and decided to join my alliance for good measure. And she says she's never going back to the Dark Alliance ever again. Seems like gonna have some members who were former Dark Alliance members are gonna come to my side. Especially that other Vocaloid character named Zatsune Miku in the near future. But why would she? Never mind. Of course, both of their personalities are different. Lilith and Looney. That kiss you gave me will only give me energy for an hour or so, and after that I will be exhausted again? That's terrible! Puts her hands on my shoulders, trembling slightly. Is she channeling Looney's emotions right now? Or are those her own? No, I mean, she said they feel the same even if their personalities are different. For some reason, I can see both her and Looney asking me that. And to know that Lilith feels close to me as Looney does, I should have visited her more often. And now that I worried her, it makes me feel guilty. Alright, I'll tell you everything. Like, at least she's a good listener. I told Lilith about the strange things that have been rumored to be happening across my world, as well as the strange phenomena I experienced myself, including the fight against the weird cubes that looked like numbers back then, by the way. This is episode 4. You think? I'm serious, you know? I mean, this is something to be taken into matter, or into serious matter. I can see where she is coming from. What? No, not yet. If I feel that this is too much for me to handle, I'll ask for Looney for help. Otherwise, I don't want to give her more trouble. She looks at me with a, "Are you an idiot?" face. Yeah, she's... I'm gonna have a way with that with Japanese anime women. Uh-huh. Oh, come on, it's not like I'm lonely, you know? Why should you keep this a secret by saying I would not keep this as a secret, or maybe I should, maybe I will, maybe I won't? I wince at her words and look down in shame. Yeah, there is really no reason for me to try and pursue this by myself. What am I thinking? My true reason for that is, not sure I want to get involved with this. I mean, I've been involved with some people, but this type, this time is different. But just because I said that doesn't mean I'm not going to fight, though. I may change my mind. This has been happening on Earth, on what I previously thought to be the real world, all the way before the corruption incident, and I never think of something supernatural could happen there. I mostly live a normal life there, I guess, you know. Feel like a down-to-earth type of guy. I look up at Lilith, certain that my inner uncertainty is showing. I didn't want my normal life to be affected. For some reason, the very thought of something like the corruption incident happening in my world, that it could corrupt you guys all over again, makes me feel ill. Does that make me a coward? I look down again, feeling the weight of guilt in my shoulders. I noticed Lilith trying to get my attention. I looked up at her to see her smiling. She puts her hands on my shoulders again. I do understand that, So, it was during my time back, like, when I finished back in Kirby Superstar, I came back to Gachaverse and Looneyverse. So 3 months of that incident when they were corrupted, I had no choice. I was this close to losing a battle, but then I won barely. I see. Lilith? I didn't know she could be so good with words, nor so comforting without making an innuendo or two along the way, which you don't want to know. Her words warm my heart, and I smile at her. Like I said, this game's rated T for teens. Because this is Alliance Teen, not Alliance Youth, okay? A succubus would like to take my energy back. Great, of course. It wouldn't be Lilith without the flirting. I laugh a little at her words. Haha, very funny. Suddenly Lilith is carrying me bridal style, and I can feel my face flushing in embarrassment. Love nest? So, is that what Yowane Haku and Luca Megurine of those two Vocaloids? The Utao and the non-Utao? Really? And they say they wanted to start fresh and making, they wanted to... I think I know why they wanted to start fresh in the back of my mind. They want to, well, use your imagination. She presses my head against her chest for emphasis. It's very comfortable, but what the heck did she just say? I don't know. I'm not a dirty boy! I continued gaping at her, my face red, even as she takes off the ground with the speed of a rocket. That girl, she is shameless! Shameless, I tell you! But then again, she is a succubus. What did you expect? Shut up, me! I opened my eyes to see myself in a rather futuristic looking room. How did I get here? Oh, then I remember almost getting squashed. Lilith finding me, telling everything to her and being carried by her like a princess. Great. This is why I like rainbow ponies and unicorns and rainbows. Woo! I'm sorry. Feeling a little sore, but thankfully it doesn't seem to be much. All things considered, just to be on the safe side, I take a look at my bruises again. They seem a little better now, although they still hurt a little. Looking around, I notice that all my stuff is on the table beside the bed I'm on. I take my smartphone to take a look at the time. It's 8:12 p.m. now. I wonder what the other citizens of this house are doing. Well, it won't help me in any case if I just stay here. I mean, it won't help me any if I just stay here. I should get help, but first, who should I inform someone that I woke up? But I do believe that's going to be for another time. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And tell me, what do you guys think of... oh my goodness, what do you guys think of Gacha Memories, the visual novel? Do you like it or hate it? Mash that like button or share this video. If you guys love this visual novel of the slice of comedy, slice of drama, slice of life, humor, and a lot of romance on this. So this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your friendly neighborhood spider cop and Master Chief, who takes chances making mistakes and getting messy like peanut butter and chocolate, or breakfast for dinner. When the going gets tough, the job gets it done for a breath of fresh air. And Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. This is Alliance Teen. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And see you guys next time for more of Gacha Memories, the visual novel.